Achana pay.
Yeah, me that's study too.
But just umpomia.
No, yeah, but
Yes, as a president of the match for local governance, shallow and the government governance analyst. The opening, I'm penny just say John Dramani Mama come award ye. Say that recklessness with the public funds. Or say it me money banner and Otiene Komoswa or demanded for a swift sanctions in our governance system. Yɛnim sɛ corruption ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛdi yɛnya paa ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛma ɔmampani adwene sɛ yɛ
you, me that's it. I say you did kind of you know my people, you know, and I can it's coming from the heart, a sincere and a realistic president to the extent that Ushesika every year Auditor General Babu Becca Chegan has been misappropriated, has been misapplied through corruption and everything. This cannot. It me but the problem over the years is weak leadership. Weak leadership. The weak leadership is not the down NMI here in the past 8 years. This is not to say that during the Mahama one administration, we didn't hear about some of these infractions. It was worse than another down. So if you have a president who's coming back for the second time, he knows very well what those monies are, and that no taxpayer, taxpayer, if they are putting in. You know, John Dramani Mahama will be a Qatar or Juma. So I want to believe that Thursday meeting, my only question is that it should not be a normal workshop dinner. And attorney dinner, Chief Justice, name moving in China, make sure that something happens. But you see, my brother, the problem is our institutions are not working. You shouldn't take the president to be talking about this thing.
the dog or say our institutions are not working what can I say na or patch say nyuma ahodo ɛwɔ man mu no ɛnyɛ adwuma
Yo, me that's number one. Parliament. Almost oversight the way they are supposed to do it. Because you see, who Public Accounts Committee, what's an assay? And now say there's an infraction. And then you make that recommendation ABR for surcharging, for feature, prosecution, and now all those kinds of things. Parliament as an institution does not follow up on its own recommendations. So the question sometimes we ask ourselves, the monitoring and evaluation unit of Parliament, about local government space now, our regional coordinating councils are not doing their work well. The regional ministers, some of them are holding themselves as if they are presidents and they move in plenty convoy. Master, over local governance system, no. Assembly, the regional coordinating committee is supposed to ensure that assembly no use cano Senate is a factor.
I see.
Isn't it a shame that John Mama Saba president this second term, we are having DACF Kanu guidelines. That for me is also an illegality. The central government should not be giving money to local government and be giving terms and conditions. But Akoban is because the regional coordinating councils are not doing their work. Because the regional coordinating councils in the central government should not bring guidelines for DACF.
Say common fund na eba no momfanye we ye hwe se every say ye mobodi be adwuma you mean say enka regional coordinators no eyo modwuma yi a anka nye the central government no ene be massive futuo no
maybe that because the act enjoins the regional coordinating councils to monitor all government funds that goes to the assembly for it to be used for its intended purpose. When you say assembly every year, omo budget, omo the command RCC. And ICC new year, now ICC the command finance minister. ban is saying as is cannibal there. You are not interested in how the assembly spend the money. Yet to assembly to me sorry and fund the budget, common finance minister. Or Pumpo, a second regional coordinating council, or now regional minister, the common finance minister. On farm common local government minister and pool. The act says that the budget of the assembly should go to the RCC and then the regional minister will forward it to the Minister of Finance. No, they are composite budget. No, the act is giving that because he's looking for checks and balances. It is the budget far through you. It's Canada. Why should the ICC sit down aloof and allow the assemblies to spend anyhow for the Auditor General to be coming to tell us that so and so assembly has misappropriated, so assembly has misapplied, and all those things? It's essentially the president. I'm happy you have said you are going to call a meeting, but make sure institutions of this country work.
I see, but doggy, Obipeka said, I didn't know I was a money bassa say a fimu biara na public account committee for Abetanasi. Na ya fre enyumeku kwa hodwa ehya banse se momra na mombe chire dientia sika yi afa musase sika wi afa ha dientia montimi anye sei and akwakwe say it reoccurs every point in time. Is it because of say yentumi antwe won so e wo kwan bi so ma wo mani nyina ehunu say asimesi obenten adwumakuo yi adisasika yi anase Misappropriation fund enti atwe won so enti na emma at every point in time and I say it reoccurs at all times. Is there so train anyone wana?
Leadership is cause and all other things are effect. Make us use leadership. Now it's certainly John is showing leadership. Say on to nothing. Emma Auditor General report and evidence it's a big answer. That is the leadership. If he's committed to it, Master, trust me, next year, Auditor General about the report back. The same way to take it in the past, you see a president, I have. So for me, it is leadership. The president has shown leadership. But I'm also advising the president that he should not be the one championing this. They should ensure that the institution is appointees work. Because you cannot appoint a regional minister, and if the regional minister is not doing his work, then the regional minister continues to stay at post. You cannot appoint a chief executive. If the chief executive is involved in audit infractions for him to continue. So it is not, it is also about firing people if the Auditor General makes adverse findings against a particular assembly, against a particular institution, government institution. That is the surest bet to stop some of these things from happening. As for the jail media, they can only be passed officials. The current administration, NDC officials, we should not see and hear this come 2026. Basana, the president to start people so that Obibana the top of the country don't say Auditor General report in a man, the predecessor, and the media. It's your idea of making sure, say, assembly, you know, and I said the state enterprise now, all chief executives, and any new chief executive to make sure that they will go according to the PFM Act, not the Public Financial Management Act. Assembly is not only issue. Regional coordinating council is not only issue. Many of the state-owned enterprises is not only issue. And it's determined that it is. Auditor General can say misappropriation of funds. The best expenses, she can't have them on the Montpellier, Pacofa Diapers, and Farm House, Pacofa and Tea, that is misappropriation. So clearly, it is also the president must sack any appointee who there is audit infraction against, so that young China is seeker and cut down the bill and send the heading for
Ahotor FM 92.3.
Because Omoko Jila say, yes, we know taxpayers' money now, a little bit Yomoka. And then it's and Koko, the way seeker, nobody's cannot see there, Omako to jail. Yeah, I know what taxpayers' salary to get here. Yes, I from that. My teacher, if you are the increasing cancer 5 cities, then what that means, if you know, Mr. President, your action is highly commendable. We should not end there. Make sure that any of your appointees who has an adverse audit finding is also removed from office with speed and and alacrity, and this kind of things are soon. It will come to an end because we know you see a two free, and then we are paid, and our taxes are being
I see. Dog, it's a good news. Say, yet some penny can say only the CJ and then the Attorney General no beshia. Na one way home and I'm on tour no between true say ye be a per quarter to be at least able to fast track some of the issues are coming out from the Public Account Committee. Yes, you say a good call. But Obeka say Ghana, I am a to the via ye sad de na so anamuntu no ebetuo na ade no betumi aba ye ho na ahyase aye adwuma no ana eno na ye haw we eva bekan afine beka say ye fam kofa parliament na parliament betina say aye ye ho adwuma na kura me no kase kura parliament ena obi ni da kura ho no ba ati asio enti aya na ye process a ye famu a de ye onwoma no na just aye bureaucracy ni nyama wo mo no na akwakwa wunwan nti ade kura waka de yi kura no afikura betwe kura na intumi anyoyo enti kasa no de ya na to de ya de wo na the implementation ne yo no
no na tie ne say you bureaucracy need it here because due diligence and who find set rush issues here and there it is ever auditor ever the report ever parliament public accounts committee that nothing no shame no the parliament on issues that auditor general no aflaji no omar shame the problem we have in this country is that we talk too much to the extent that now the president has spoken. After the president has spoken and believes that Thursday meeting never passed. After that meeting, there will be some consequential actions here the president will direct. So once the president directs that, the staff, the chief of staff, and other people at the presidency must ensure that no man a president that can do. But I'm saying, sir, the meeting on Thursday will look at the past. The future should be said that any appointee audit infractions, he, the president, will sack him from office. And I tell you, sir, the Mokwa Bay chief executive for just 1 year and the following year, the Kochina Kunyan is right. It is right. It is because there is no sanction regime for people who go against the law when it comes to the PSM Act. That is why we see what we see. That is why we hear what we hear. It is essentially the president. I'm saying that he has shown leadership. I don't have any reason to doubt his leadership. But I'm saying that that comment for past events. What about the future? Are we waiting for people to misbehave and go and jail them for the sake of it? No.
You see, the all kind of many we are doing. But my worry here is that we have an institutional systems. You put you in place to check this corruption. And are we saying those institutions are not working?
I've told you, sir, but my question of the interview, I talked about leadership and our institutions are not working. And that's what I'm drawing the president's attention, that the institutions are not working. The ICCs are not doing their work. The ICCs are headed by regional ministers. Those regional ministers were appointed by him, the president. The chief executives are not doing their work because those infractions are directly coming from them. Those chief executives were appointed by the president. So that's what I'm saying. The comment, I see it to be past officials. But the present officials too, in the future, if it happens, then the president has spoken before it happened. Then that appointee does not respect the orders of the president. The president must fire that appointee. That's why I'm drawing the president's attention. Say the past is good. The future is also very important. Prevention is far, far better than cure.
Thank you very much, and that's it. Dr. Richard Fiadomo, President Edema, Chairman for Local Governance, Shalok, Governance Analyst. Let's go for a quick commercial break. Or delve into the Ghana Armed Forces recruitment and